Hello everybody. Last time someone suggested that I should show the object I'm going to model at the beginning, so people who want to try to do it themselves and then show what my solution was could do this. So this is what I'm going to model now. As a matter of fact, I will only model the bottom because the top is very trivial to do. You see, it is basically, it's a plane here which I have cut out and deformed a bit, made these two primitive hinges and put some 2-point curves into here. Be aware these curves are polygons, so you see we have 10 polygons, and if you run mesh cleanup it will delete 2-point polygons. So let me show you. You see it has deleted 2-point polygons, 10 of them. So Control Z. Now again, the bottom is what I'm going to model. And here is another view of it, so if you want to do it yourself, go ahead now, otherwise we will do this. Okay, so first I delete this and go to the Basic tab and Shift click on a sphere. Bring the wires back, go out of subdivision and press the D key twice. Then I shift click on the plane here to get the plane, and the first thing I do, I enlarge it by 50%, so go up to 150. Now I can shift D this plane once, twice, 3 times, 4 times, and once more, 5 times. Now in polygon mode, I select 2 polys in here, up arrow key, and shift select 2 more, up arrow key, and L, then go to Action Center, Local, R key, and make this a bit smaller. Yeah, 85%, that's okay. Or maybe 80. Drop the tool, Action Center back to default, and delete this. Now in top view, let's see what we have. We have 3 here and 2, so I can delete this one. Then center selected all, and I can also delete these 2 columns. Perspective, then W key and bring this below our sphere, F11, and constraint to background, and make sure that geometry constraint is set to vector, and I usually click double-sided as well. So let's see how this works. We bring it up to here. Let me see this a bit closer to exactly the middle. Now I can select all these top polygons or vertices or edges, doesn't really matter. Go to vertex, set position 0 on the Y. Good. Now we can delete our sphere. Delete. And let's see, top view. But of course here I rename this. This is our bottom. And Bring it up to here. Now back to top view, and first I put in an edge here. By the way, I have many custom keyboard shortcuts, so you can always see what tool I'm using. There is no need to complain that I do not tell what shortcuts I use, because you won't have the same ones for sure. So I use all the things which I use often, as add a single loop or bridge or all that stuff I have on keyboard shortcuts. But as I said, you see the tool I'm using down here. So add loop, I put the additional one in here at 50%. This was lucky. Then go back to polygon mode and select this, invert the selection and delete the rest. Then I go to edge mode and bridge these edges, and I can remove this one here. Next I select these edges and these edges, backspace delete them, select all these polygons, go to the side view, Shift A, then E key, but I want the gizmo here, and Control rotate this minus 75 degrees. Yes, good. Drop the tool. Now I need a temporary helper here, something like this, and then I can select these vertices or edges, W key, and pull them down to here. Good. Next I Shift C, cut through here, drop the tool, and I can delete this polygon here now. Perspective, hit the A key, let's see, and now I can paint select all these edges here and bridge them. Usually the bridge tool does not like this way of selecting, and it has not liked it now, but we have the mesh cleanup, and you see it has unified 4 polygons, so that's much better. Now Alt C, count of 2, then I select this one, I deselect this one, Alt C, count of 2 as well, then I put a single edge in here, because we are going to mirror this later on, and Alt, no, need all here, Alt C, count of 2 to about here. That's good. Like so. Let's see. Yeah, one additional edge here on top. So top view, Shift C, and cut through here. Drop the tool, perspective again, and yes, that looks nice. Okay. Next we need to thicken this. You can try to use the thicken tool, but I think you will not get happy with that. So I'll do it the old way. Control copy, Control V, W key, bring the copy down, minus 30, yeah, why not? Now we have several areas which are a bit of a problem. The first is here. They are not, the bottoms are not aligned, so let's do this first. So L key, Shift up arrow, and then on the side view, W key, and bring this to here. and to make sure I select this and R key again and bring this down to 0 on the Y. Next, still in polygon mode, I shift up arrow again to here, W key, and move this so we have about the same distance here as we have here, like so. Good. Now we have another area which will be a bit small, so I select the top here, hide it, select the shift up arrow once more, W key, and move this back a bit. Yeah, -20. I like to use numbers which I can remember. One never knows. Now I press F and flip everything, unhide, and now I should be able to connect everything together. So select the outer edges and the inner ones and bridge. Then I select an edge in here, Alt C, count of 2, like so. Good. Now we can delete the polygons we don't need, so I select 2 in here and to here, shift up arrow and delete, and delete all the front polygons. So we are getting there slowly. I put the single edge in here, about the same thickness, like so. And then I select this shift up arrow and hide. That's only to make selection a bit easier. I can use the L key again, U for unhide, shift X, and move this out, -300, R key, straighten this. Now I can put a new edge in here and 2 more in here, Alt C, like so. And then I must delete also these polygons here, so shift up arrow, delete, and now we are ready to mirror this. So duplicate, mirror, over Z, apply, over X, apply. Let's see. Yes, good. And now I can use my top. I probably will have to adjust it a bit. So let's see. Here. Yes, needs to be further down a bit. W key. Bring it down like so. And we want to see the plane. And we need to adjust this one as well, like so. And now we can go and render it. So render. But I forgot to give some materials. So let's give the plane a material, call it plane, go to the top, give it the material, call it top, and go to the bottom, give it the material and call it bottom. Back to render, and the bottom material is at least on the egg cutter we have, which is probably about 40 years old or even older. This seems to be metal injection molding material, and I found that lead, this here, represents this color best. So let's put this in here. The top is some kind of chrome material, so very shiny, and the plane I'm going to make wood, flooring, this one. Shift click on this triangle, then it expands everything. I can select these, go to texture locators and put the wrap to 25, like so. Yes. And now I make sure we have some reflections and make this a bit bigger. This is already 1280 by 720, which is the size for YouTube, and press F9 to render it. And here it is, our egg cutter. I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching, take care and have fun modeling with Modo. See you some other